Hello,
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. Hi, Yoma. How are you doing? I hope you didn't have any stress coming to the spot today.
Nah.
All right. Um. So what's up? I'm glad to finally meet you, at
Mm-hmm.
least in these kinds of
You
settings.
know, I thought you were going to compliment me I
We'll
at
get to
least
that.
dress
Relax. You
now.
don't fish for compliments. You wait for
Okay. All
compliments.
right.
Uh-huh. That's okay. You look nice.
Thank you.
It would have been more gratifying if you had waited for me to say it.
No, like you saw a fine lady,
I don't just compliment every fine lady I see, though.
I thought you do.
No, I don't.
Thought
That
all
would
guys do.
that would reduce the level of my compliment. My compliments are special.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
I mean, digging.
Thank you. It's not too early to eat.
Well, they did. What do you
We
do on the
just
date?
came now. Oh, God, relax. Well,
So you're waiting for me.
no, this used to be my favorite food actually. Oh, I used to like chicken and cheese, but like with ketchup actually.
You don't like spicy things.
Yeah, I don't like dramatic food. Like, when you put onions, tomato, pepper, this one,
So you
carrots.
don't like well cooked food.
It's not well cooked food. Like,
Can
I
you
mean,
cook?
well, plain food, yes. Like, when you're eating Indomie now and they
Noodles.
made, yeah, they made spices inside it for a reason to put it, just boil it, put it and eat. Like, why do you have to add carrot, add vegetable, add this one, you're doing yourself. Like, just eat what they provided for you and life is good. I feel like that's my own style of eating. Like, if I'm eating something, I like to eat it like just plain. If I'm eating rice, just put the rice, put salt and that's it for me.
People like this really exist. Okay. Don't you think that's a very boring way to live?
No, I feel like it's just eat what you're comfortable eating. Don't eat what you don't know because you end up in other room.
What tribe are you from?
Robo.
You're Orobo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't be tribalistic.
I'm. You see.
Okay.
You see. That's you projecting. Why are you projecting tribalism on me? Do you know what tribe
No,
I'm from?
like you're like,
Because I'm trying to understand why your food preferences are tailored
is
towards
is it a
bland
tribe
food.
thing? Like to eat
Yeah,
plain
because like
food?
Yoruba people like pepper.
Because I feel like there are Yoruba people that may not actually like pepper.
But if the vast majority of Yoruba people like pepper, what does that mean?
No, like you
The
are putting it
exception
as
does
a
not
tribe.
make the
No, no,
rule.
no, 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 no. You are putting it as a tribe thing. Like, why do you have to say, okay, it's a popular thing that Yoruba people like pepper, but like it does not have to be Yoruba people.
But
Like other people like pepper too.
human beings operate in sets. That's what statistics is all about, right? That's how you basically know that the group of people are very
You
similar.
know what you're trying to say? Because I said I'm Yoruba, you're now like, oh, so do Yoruba people to eat like plain food? That's what you're trying to say. Because you were like, oh, because
But it's a
Yoruba
valid
people eat
question.
spicy. Like you're generalizing us already.
No, it
That's
was a
you
valid
generalizing
question.
us.
It was a question.
Okay.
And do you not really feel like you're kind of being aggressive and you're
No.
projecting here?
No, like I don't like when people are being tribalistic about stuff because I feel like there's sometimes that
There was
people
no
say,
tribalism
wait,
in
wait,
it.
let me tell you, let me land. And sometimes people say, oh, Yoruba people, they are very corny, they lie a lot and stuff like that. Some people say, oh, this tribe, Calabar people, they are big yansh, this kind of this and that. And like they are, I don't like all those tribalism. Like why they have to say, oh, these people are this people are this people. Like everybody does that too. Like you don't have to put a tribe to it or a this thing. So you don't have to name it. And just leave it like that.
Pilot, have you landed?
Yes, I've done it already. Thank you. Can we move to the next topic?
Do you realize, first, before we move to the next topic, because it's not just going to be you that is going to talk and then I'm just going to move to the next topic.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you realize that all these things that you said, maybe the problem is not necessarily people in general doing it. It's the problem with the people around you. If the people around you are saying these kind of things, because I did not know that they said that Calabar people are big nash, and I did not know that they said that Yoruba people lie a lot. I don't have friends who talk like that, unfortunately. Maybe you should change your
It's
friend
not
circle.
friends. It's not friend kind of thing.
So you
I remember
normally hang around your enemies.
No, I remember the first time I came to Ibadan, like there was like different perspective that I was like, hearing about, like, oh, they are saying this, they're saying that, this is that. Like, it's just random. Like, you just, you hear stuff. Like, people say things a lot. And I feel like my kind of job, I'm around people. Like, I work with people and in this whole media space. So you get to meet people that, they are not necessarily my friends. They are not necessarily my enemies. But, like, I'm just meeting them. And we're just like, okay, having conversations. And I'm seeing them talking about it. And I'm like, how do you think? Do you get? So that's what I'm trying to say. That so I'm not like quoting some of the things I've probably heard, and I'm like, I don't like when people say, oh, this thing is tied to this tribe, oh, this tribe does this tribe does that, and blah, blah, blah. Because I feel like other people also do this kind of thing, so you don't have to put a tribe to it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Okay.
But again, we're not just going to overflog this issue, but when there are people who share similarities, more often than not, they are grouped together. Hence why there are black people and there are white people.
Yeah.
Hence why different tribes have different foods that they like, right? Okay, you said you're in media.
Yeah.
So you work on radio, TV?
Radio.
Radio?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. When do you get on radio?
Last year, July. Yeah, that was when I started. But before then, I had been in radio since like my university days because we had this, school radio station. So I used to like volunteer. So like, news, PG news. I actually used to do PG news because I'd be worried babe now, So I used to like speak PG and stuff like that. And no worry babe, we get energy. You understand now? You don't
so basically, you're not good.
See, it's when we get to the streets, we'll unleash that one. But we're here, so we have to package.
I'm so confused.
But no, I'm just trying to.
Okay, so you're in entertainment, like
you
probably see a lot of celebrities, yes?
Yeah.
Do you have a celebrity crush?
Well, of course I do.
That's a very big red flag.
Why?
It's a big red flag.
You
because
don't
you're
have...
in entertainment. No, why would I have a celebrity crush? What am I using it for?
So, the thing here is that it depends on your definition of crush. So, my definition of crush is because this person is an artist. When I'm sad, I listen to his songs. It feels like his songs talk to me. It does like covers of songs, and when I'm in that emotional state, I just want to listen to him, like, because I feel this connection that, okay, I am like thinking, I'm in this process, and he is like really helping me. So I admire him a lot. That's like why this person is my
That's
celebrity
why you're crushing
crush.
on him.
Yes, exactly.
So if you're in a relationship and your celebrity crush asks you out, would you follow him?
Well, I would talk to my boyfriend about it.
There's nothing to talk about.
Wait.
Really
Let me tell you something.
Clear yes
I feel
or
like I feel like
Why
it's
would
depending on your own definition. I feel like you have definition of different things. Let me tell you something. A date does not mean you're going on a date and it has to be sexual or it has to be this thing. We can go on a date as friends. So like,
is that what you think we're doing here?
No. Wait, now let me learn. I'm going on a date with him, not because he's somebody I probably want to fuck one day somehow. I'm not
but
going
you
on a
do
date.
want to fuck with him.
I don't want to fuck him because when I told you that I'm crushing on him, I'm crushing on him for a reason. There's a reason why I'm crushing on him. So like, if I'm dating somebody, there's no how he is going to know about this person that. So there was someone I was dating. Let me tell you something. There was someone I was dating, and that time I was crushing on this artist, and obviously he knows because he knows I like his music. I always play his music.
Oh, so you were in contact with this artist?
No, I was not in contact. Like I was always playing the music. So like I was telling my boyfriend, like he knows. Anytime I'm like playing this artist song, he'll be like, you are this artist songs again. Like because I'm always like singing it and I'm always like engrossed in it. So like imagine this artist is like finally like. I'm meeting him and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, babe, come and see. This artist is waiting. Like, I'm so happy. That kind of excitement. Like, I feel like any boyfriend that has his right senses will like, oh, this is someone that I have really been admiring. Not like I'll start to put my insecurities out here. Why are you going on this? You don't have to do that. Like, I feel like you already know me. You already know how much I have been liking this artist song. I have been always playing it, and I'm always like watching his podcast. And sometimes I don't
you think your obsession with this artist is a red flag that your boyfriend should be cautious
about? It's not an obsession.
It's an obsession, obviously. If you're watching you're watching all the podcasts he's on. You're listening to all the covers that he makes. You're following him on social media, and you literally probably have his merchandise in your room and everything.
I will not do that, obviously.
Yeah, but like you're now saying that if he invites you on a date, is he inviting you on a date to be your best friend? He's inviting you on
artist?
Drake.
Okay, imagine you finally meet Drake, and Drake is like, you guys should hang out. Okay, I know that you're not gay, but like, you guys should hang out and stuff like that. Won't you be happy about it?
Of course I would be. Like
Exactly.
you said, I'm not
like,
gay.
That is
but
literally how.
Are you gay?
You're not making. Can you see how you're making the gender thing?
No. It's
because
not,
you're not
of
saying
course
it
it's
because
a
I'm a
gender
lady.
thing.
No, like you're not saying
No.
because I am a lady. I cannot go out to the
But no, but that's the thing.
This one guy.
It's not even about the gender.
Okay.
It's about the fact that if you're going out on a date with another guy, when you're in a relationship, it is already not advised. There is no...
Depending on the context.
There's no context. There's no circumventing it.
I feel like it's a you thing already.
That's not a me thing. That's a regular thing. So you would be okay with your boyfriend going out on dates with women?
Well, I've been in a relationship where my boyfriend is going out to take.
That's not what I asked you.
That's
not what I asked you.
Let me
Would
tell
you be okay with it?
I will be okay with him. Let me tell you why. Because
are you okay with it because it justifies you to go out on dates with other people?
No. So let me tell you something. There was this girl that used to be my ex-childhood friend, and one day she came to Abuja, and they wanted to meet. That he told me about it, that they were going out and that he's finally meeting her after a long while and stuff like that. I was like, enjoy you are going out with your
so because your ex did it does not make it okay.
No, like it's something that it's a me thing. Like if I'm going to agree with it, like I feel like it's normal. Like it has to be you. Like if you're okay with it, fine. If you're not okay with it, you tell your babe that, babe, I don't think I'm really okay with you going out.
I don't think that's something that they have to tell you.
It's a personal thing. So if an artist asks me to go out, I won't tell you.
No, you're not even supposed to go on a private date with somebody that you could potentially be in a sexual relationship with. Do you not see how that could be a problem? Do you not see that could lead you to developing actual feelings if you didn't already have feelings for the person?
That's how you think.
That's not how I think. That's generally how humanity has been for the past how many years. The male tries to impress the female by doing things that are guaranteed to impress the female. E.g., take them out on expensive dates to very nice places. And when the female gets sufficiently impressed, they either have coitus or they get into a relationship that eventually ends to procreation. That's how life usually gets.
Do you know why you think like that? It's probably because you've been around situations that, I don't say you are like trying to project your insecurities at me.
As how now? No, as how now? That's not true.
Wait.
The reason why I think like that is pretty much because that's how reality is.
You spoke and I listened to you. You have to listen to me too. So like, why I feel like, I don't say you're trying to put your insecurities at me. You know why?
That's not insecurities, that's sense. But okay.
But like, let me tell you something. I am going out with somebody that is someone I've been admiring. Like, not like I'm admiring him because I want to fuck him. Like, it has not even crossed.
It might not even have to do with you. What if he wants to sleep with you? Why are you putting yourself in a position where you might be tempted to sleep with somebody that you already idolize?
I never said I was going to his bedroom to do dates.
No,
I never said I was going.
Now from clap, the enter dance.
See, let me tell you something. It does not have to lead to the bed. It does not have to. Why are we meeting? Let me tell you. So there is one giveaway. So I think that Timini did that. He went on dates with one of his fans. So like, they are going on a date. It's something that was on social media, and people are like, he's picking one person. And Yolo did it that, he picked one person and they're going on dates. That's someone that it's a fan. Like,
yes, but here's the thing. Do you realize how embarrassing it is?
So if the person have a boyfriend, doesn't that mean like, and I'm not going again,
Of course,
I have a boyfriend.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Okay, this thing that Ashakain does.
Why would you even submit yourself to that kind of situation?
This thing that Ashakain does, that, he sees babes and like, they are going out and stuff like that, like sticking there, buying wigs and stuff like that. So because I have a boyfriend and, Ashaka randomly walks up to me and like, that one thing, this is that, are you free? And I'm like, can I call my babe to ask him for permission? And I call him that, babe, I just saw Ashaka and he's doing content and stuff like that. And he asked us to go on dates, but like, it's just random, this thing and blah, 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 blah. Are you okay with it? And he says, I'm okay with it.
Do you realize that this your need to even call your babe to ask for something that should be subjectively a negative answer?
I am asking because I respect
in materialism. No, if you did respect him, you would automatically say no.
No, if I don't, see, I cannot please you because you're my boyfriend. Because
who are you going to please? Your enemy?
Wait. I have some things that I love. You have things that you love. If I am trying to like come in between things you love, you are not just going to accept it. Because
so are you saying that basically you cannot do without going on dates with these people?
I am not saying that. I am saying that.
So you are in love with going on dates with people who are not your
I am
boyfriend?
saying no. You are misquoting me. We are talking about someone that I like a celebrity crush that admiring, and I love his style and everything. And one day, one situation, probably on social media, I retweeted the song, or one thing happened, and he said, "Oh, that this person are going to go on a date, one thing, and blah 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 blah." That does not mean I am going out to this one. I'm going out to this one. I'm going out to obviously, like, if I'm in a relationship, I will not randomly go out. Even with my friends, if my guys want to go out on a date, I was like, say I get man, I'm not going to follow you.
That's completely different.
That kind of thing. No, you are saying that, so I am now randomly going out with guys like on dates. Like, that's what you were saying.
No,
so I'm not trying
because
to tell
that's
you
what you implied.
I want to do that.
You were talking about
the only reason why I am saying that I am dating somebody and my celebrity, somebody that I am admiring, is asking me on a date. If the person comes and wants it.
So what would you do if your man said that he didn't want you to go on that date?
And I will not go. Because I am respecting you. That is why I am asking for your permission. If I don't respect you, I would go and you sit on social media and you'll be like, why is my babe
going out? No, if you didn't respect me and you went, we are not in a relationship again.
That's your business. But like, I feel like if I go on a date and you are not aware of it and you see it on social media, you get angry, and your guys, the way your guys say,
I wouldn't get angry, I would get single.
Don't be your baby this, say online, one thing. It's going to upset you, and I don't want to make you upset. So the reason why I don't want that whole drama to happen is why I'm telling you that, oh babe, this is what happened, and I really want to go, and I really promise you that this is it. I will talk to you. If you now explain to me that, oh, I don't think that this thing is still nice because I feel like people are going to think that you are going to end up, I'll say, okay, let me talk to him. And I'll tell the celebrity this thing that I will not be able to go.
Why?
It's communication. It's called communication. I cannot
there
just
are some
accept.
No-brainers.
No, there are things that I cannot just accept because of, society says this, society says that.
It's not about society. It's
no,
about
because you're saying it's humanity. So it's indecent to go out with an artist because I have a boyfriend.
Yes.
I wonder how you think.
It's indecent to go out with someone who could potentially be a romantic partner when you already have a romantic partner. What are dates for? There's a difference between a work lunch and an actual date with somebody that you actually have a crush on. Do you know what a crush is? I already explained my definition of crushing on this particular artist. Let me explain something to you. Words are not subjective. They are objective. Words have definitions.
They have definitions. It depends on how you take it.
A crush implies a certain level of attraction to the person
that
you are
sexual?
in a crush. What is attraction? Attraction is liking the way somebody looks.
Does not mean I like the way.
How do you get to that part? Are you going to automatically see what their genitals look like?
The only reason why you are being like objective about going out on this particular date is because your mind has already gone to the fact that, oh, this thing is going to happen.
It's pretty much because that's how life usually goes. When you go out on dates with people, you're trying to get to know them better so that you can eventually have a sort of relationship with them. So that more often than not is not a platonic relationship, right? More often than not. So when you're going out on a date with somebody that you're already attracted to, you don't see that as a problem that could breed more problems in the future. Okay, so what happens after that first date? And he wants to go out on another date with you. And he keeps... There's no guarantees.
No.
There's no guarantees. Because if you're willing to go out on that first date, then you're willing to go out on another date, and you're just going to keep justifying it to yourself.
If I am willing to go out on another date, it means that I am looking for something else.
If you're willing to go out on the first date, it means that you're looking for something else.
No. Okay, so the example I gave about celebrities doing okay, Timini was doing his movie, and he said he was going
I don't believe that anybody who has a relationship should even be interested in doing that kind of content.
Timini was doing a movie premiere, stuff like that, and he just did a giveaway of one person is going to have a fan that is going to come along with him to his premiere. Okay. So because I have a boyfriend and somebody that I've been watching his movie since I was a fucking kid, and I really like his movie, and I'm like, this guy speaks so well, he acts so well, and probably I am also an aspiring actress. This is an opportunity for me. Not because.
So what is he supposed to do for you?
So not because no.
What is going to that premiere supposed to do? Are you not going to watch the movie?
Connection.
Okay.
That's called connection. Because It's not the
So
only one in the
connections
premiere.
come free.
No, it's not the only one in premiere.
So connections come free. Automatically, you go there and you see people and they just cast
Do
you.
you know why you think like that? You think like that because society has already put it that, oh, if you do this one, you have to do this one. If you do this, you have to do that. I understand that in the movie industry, most of the times you have to sleep with people to, you know, get your way, and sometimes talent doesn't really get it to that point. But I still personally feel like if I go on a second date with him, then probably want to enter the room with him. But
I feel like
that
you're
first
willfully
day,
deluding yourself.
since the reason why you're explaining that is because you are being in the boyfriend position.
Of course, am I supposed to be in the girlfriend
like,
position?
that's what I'm saying. You are being in the position of the boyfriend, and you are telling me how you feel about your babe wanting to go out. So it's different if I am with a Joseph and I am dating a Joseph and I tell him about it. If he does not like it, if he thinks like you, that's fine, because I don't want to upset you and I value our relationship. I really love you and I don't want our relationship to end just because of a celebrity. I'm not going to go on that date. That is me being in your position already, me understanding you. That does not mean I will not tell you about what is happening. I will not tell you about it because, believe it or not, you see it online. So you
the telling is very different in the sense that you could say, oh, Joseph, as the person you said, oh, Joseph, so and so person asked me out on a date today. It was so fun, but I said no. That's telling. Asking for permission to go on a date with a celebrity that you clearly admire is a huge red flag. And I'm not sorry to say it.
That's for you.
That's, in general, is a huge red flag.
Because
I don't think this is even going to work.
It's okay. It doesn't have to, actually. Because I feel like I don't like how you think sometimes, because you are putting yourself in the position of the situation, and if I'm not explaining another person's perspective, that could be another person's perspective, and you are not wanting to accept it, it doesn't make any sense, because I'm trying to tell you that this whole boyfriend dating thing, another person may see it a different way, and you're saying humanity says this thing.
I'm saying
it's not a humanity thing. It's a you thing. Don't you see that it's a you thing?
I'm saying the exception does not make the rule. In the sense that on there being some occasions where there are some people who will not, and it goes back to the tribal thing again. The exception does not make the rule. Because there are a few people who don't have the same characteristics as the rest of them, doesn't necessarily mean that we can completely discount that these people share characteristics. There are Africans who are white. Does that mean all Africans are white? Do you see where I'm coming from? The exception does not make the rule. Because there might be somebody who doesn't have those possessive instincts, doesn't necessarily mean the vast majority of men have those instincts. And you're coming from a woman's point of view. Do you really think that you have more of an idea of how men think than a man who has lived over 2 decades?
Do you know the reason why I'm talking like this? Because I have been in this kind of position where my boyfriend had to talk to me about it, that, oh, my friend from childhood is back and I want to go out. Like, so this kind of thing, this thing has happened before. That's why I'm telling you that it could be another person's perspective.
That's why I'm saying
so I'm
the
explaining to you
exception does not
according
make
to
the
what.
rule.
So now, like, I'm explaining to you according to what has happened to me already. Do you understand? So, like, because it has happened to me already, that is why I am not explaining to you that another person could be like that too. That does
I
not
understand that you're using your own experiences to talk about this thing. But in the end, like I said before, you don't like Pepe, you don't mind going out on a date with an artist that, yeah, this is not going to work. But I'm so glad that you came through. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay?
Yeah. I'm sure you'll not give me one of your friends, Sha. Even if you're thinking that your friend may think another.
Hey, see the Lulu. Wow. You say what? Azal now. Excuse me, please. Can you leave my Not really. If this is a precursor to how the relationship is going to be, there's going to be a lot of arguing going on. And yeah, I'm not a very big fan of constant arguments. I can argue once in a while, but yeah, not that much.
Well, I would not say it was a good date. You know why? Because I feel like the argument started from the beginning. Like, why are you being tribalistic already? So I get the fact that you have your opinion, and I respect you for that, that you think the way you think. But like, that does not mean I would accept it.
Nope. No point.
Eh? You say what? I beg you. I'm not going again. It's not even on the scale. Because if I say one self, it's as if I dash in that one. So it's not even on the scale.
I'd probably say like a 2.